Well, it's that time of year again, guys, where autumn is among us. It's really officially started this week. We're heading into October now, which is quite scary. October. So this is when the viruses really come into their own. So there's that change in temperature, change in season. We've kind of been sterilised for the last 21, 22 months, so nearly 2 years. Masks, social distancing, no touching each other, no hugging, all that sort of stuff has done one thing. It's made our immune systems weaker. And it's protected us against, obviously, things like COVID, but also all the other viruses out there, the thousands and thousands of other viruses and germs and pathogens and nasties. So our immune systems are actually a little bit weaker because they haven't been working. They've not been needed because we've been so sterile in our environment. Now things are starting to get back to normal, and the masks aren't being worn anymore, and the social distance and things seems to have gone out the window. We are now more likely to be in contact with viruses and germs and pathogens and bacterias, and we really need to get ready and prepare our bodies for this. Already I'm noticing through the shop a lot more colds and coughs coming on. My little boy's been off school with a nasty cold for the last couple of days. It was COVID. It's not, there's thousands of viruses out there. So I want to tell you about a product that's out, simply called Immune Boost. And it's a product I've had put together to protect and ready people's immune systems. Now, I looked long and hard at this about a year ago, and I was going to do something called an immunity enhancement complex, which had the basics for boosting the immune system in, and then I put some like really funky herbs in there, olive leaf, astragalus, beta-glucans. It was quite a complex. And then I sort of took a step back and went, you know what, that's going to be quite expensive. Not that money's ever an option. And what do we really need to protect our immune systems efficiently, but also cost effectively? And the answer here keeps coming back again and again and again. There's three key nutrients the body requires: vitamin C, zinc, and vitamin D3. So I decided, you know what, let's just keep things simple, because often the simple ways are the best. This you could take longer term, whereas when you're dealing with medicinal herbs, I tend to not use them for longer than sort of 6 months at a time. So I wanted to do something where people could use this as a daily regime. These viruses have been around for thousands of years. This COVID one's mutating all the time. So, you've got your different variants of that, and that'll continue. So it may even get to the point, unfortunately, where we need to be taking something daily all the time just to keep our immune systems working and functioning properly. So let me break down these three key ingredients and why these ingredients are so important to us for our immunity, our antiviral properties, and just our general protection for health. So the first one being vitamin C, ascorbic acid. And in my formula, I've put 500 milligrams, which is perfect. Our bodies on a cellular level can deal with about 250 milligrams of vitamin C in any one sitting. So why have I put 500 in there? Well, you're going to not absorb everything, unfortunately. So we've gone a little bit higher to make sure that our cellular level is maximized. So 500 milligrams, you're going to get 250 milligrams absorption, which is the capacity for the human body. So that is the first thing. Vitamin C, basically, it does lots of things in the body. The main thing is it fires up our immune system. It sort of signals the immune system to be alert and be ready. It's fantastic as an antioxidant, so it's very protective. It's incredibly potent protection for DNA in our bodies. And particularly if you look at the potential negatives of this vaccine that can attack your DNA and RNA, it's pretty good just to cover your bases there. I don't know if that's true or not, but anything that can cover your DNA and protect you from anything negative in the vaccine, because we don't know yet, because it's only been out several months, and it takes 10 years to do most trials. I think they're doing this over a 2-year period, so we'll know if the vaccine is safe 2023. So that's the time they've allotted to look at any side effects and things like that. So again, keeping on top of your immune system and protecting yourself even against things like side effects from vaccines, can be really important. So the other thing vitamin C does is it increases collagen production in the body, which is fantastic because it helps with collagen synthesis. So that's good for your bones, your joints, your skin, your hair, your nails. And it also regulates blood sugar levels. It also inhibits viral replication in the body. So this stops viruses from spreading. They actually contain viruses and stops it replicating in the body. So vitamin C, as many years as it's been around, is quite incredible. And that's why for many years it's been a favourite for anyone with immune issues or colds and things like that. They've looked at trials on vitamin Z and zinc on the common cold, and just by actually putting in 500 milligrams of vitamin C, it's reduced the common cold by nearly half. So vitamin C had to go in, and that's the first port of call. The second thing in there is vitamin D3. Now D3 has had massive amounts of press, and D3 is pretty impressive in the way that it goes out and it kind of hunts. It makes the immune system look for viruses. It stimulates the part of the immune system that scavenges and identifies viruses early in the body, and it's like an early warning system for the immune system. So it triggers the immune system's response to go and kill a virus once it's been discovered. So they're looking at some fantastic research with D3, actually particularly with COVID-19, but D3 would work with any virus in the same way. It's really a key part. Now, there's a lot of misinformation about D3. When I got into this industry 20 odd years ago, in terms of the natural supplement industry, their D3 you would buy is about 400 IU. And so some people stuck in their ways, that's what they're kind of taking. It's not enough. What we recommend is at least 2,000 IU this time of year going into autumn and winter, 100%. Ideally 4,000 would be perfect. If you're just taking vitamin D3 on a standalone basis, go 4,000. In this complex, because it works synergistically with vitamin C and zinc, we've gone with 2,000 per capsule. So it's a really good dose, it's a therapeutic strength, and they all are. The vitamin C, the zinc and the vitamin D are all therapeutic strengths that has been researched for their effectiveness. So that's the second thing, is vitamin D3. Really important. Other things it does, apart from boost the immune system, protects us against viruses and things like that, common colds, etc. It's very good for bone health. It actually increases the ability for the body to absorb calcium and other nutrients into bone, so it's good for bone density. Fantastic for mood, good for energy. If you ever feel lackluster in the afternoon and lethargic and a bit down, try some D3, 4,000 IU a day. You'll be quite amazed after 2 weeks how your energy levels come back, your mood lifts, and you just feel generally good. It's good for anyone doing sport. It's absolutely brilliant for recovery and things like that. So D3, 2,000 IU is in there. The final thing I put in there, and it's a simple but very effective formula, and the price is going to be a really good price. For 60 capsules, which is 2 months supply, I suggest if you do actually get a virus or a cold, then up those that intake to 2 to 3 capsules a day whilst you've got a cold, and it'll shift it on quickly. So the third product in this little immune boost formula is zinc, and we use zinc picolinate because of its absorbability, and we've gone with 15 milligrams of zinc picolinate, which again is optimum therapeutic dose because of its absorbability in this picolinate form. So zinc is involved in every part of the immune system. Zinc is so key to the immune system. It's particularly important in over 200 different enzymatic things in the body. Zinc is part of. So zinc is prevalent for everything to do with the immune system. They did some interesting trials with zinc in a common cold, and as you felt the symptoms of a cold come on, if you started taking zinc picolinate within 24 hours of the cold starting, your cold severity, they found it actually half the duration. It knocked up to 7 days off a common cold, which is quite incredible for just zinc alone. And basically, you've got this with the other two amazing products. So zinc again is a really interesting mineral because it activates white blood cell activity. If we're deficient in zinc, white blood cells basically cease to exist or cease to function. So that opens the floodgates to viruses. It's key to people, particularly over the age of 40. through a product we produce through the thymus gland, an active that we produce through the thymus gland. This is key to immunity. That's why a lot of people sort of over middle age tend to be more susceptible to colds, and their immune systems are weaker than the younger people. A large part of that is due to zinc. If we can keep our zinc levels up, and people over the age of 40, to me, should take zinc daily, your immune system will fire. It will be really, really firing on all cylinders. So zinc is absolutely key to the immune function and many, many, many other things in the body, from testosterone to prostate health. It works in so many places in the body. So those 3 amazingly basic, simple nutrients we've all heard of, put together in a formula, and the formula is called Immune Boost. You get 60 capsules in there, and you can take one of those a day, so 2 months supply in a bottle, while we are going through the winter season and the virus season. Definitely for protection. Just think about that as protection. And if you do are unfortunate enough to catch something, virus or whatever, then definitely consider getting on board with that. If I did catch something like COVID or another flu virus, I'd certainly take that, and I'd take it with an astragalus complex by Terra Nova, and I would take the 2 together. And that would then give me everything I would need to fight off any virus out there. So hopefully that was of some interest. The product itself is on sale now. It's actually on our website now. It's by Stay Safe Supplements, and it was all brought through because of the pandemic and the fear factor with my customers. So it's something that, again, is that Stay Safe label is very close to my heart from a quality, science-driven point of view. Everything in that range is phenomenally good. The quality is excellent. The potency is sublime, absolutely sublime. And it does what it says it will do. It's the real deal. So you won't go far wrong if you do look at Stay Safe Supplements, Terra Nova Nutrition, or Viridian Nutrition. They're my 3 go-to companies and always have been. Thanks, guys. Hope you're all well, and I'll speak to you very soon. Do stay safe, and watch yourselves. Keep your immune systems firing, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.